Hey friends, I decided to add backlighting to my monitor today. I'm still figuring out what kind of backlighting to use, and I have a piece of RGB backlighting. I had a spare power supply. It converts 220 volts to 12 volts. I threw out the case because it doesn't suit me. I want to make my own box using a 3D printer. I want to install it behind the monitor in a convenient location. I also want to install a power switch for conveniently turning the backlight on and off. I don't want to have to reach behind the monitor to the outlet to connect the backlight via a plug. Also, switching power supplies start beeping when plugged in for a long time, which indicates a dried out capacitor. So, I don't want to waste the power supply, and by installing a switch, I'll prevent it from running idle, which will increase its lifespan. I'll install the power supply in an accessible location. The 220V power will be supplied to the toggle switch, then to the power supply, which will then power the backlight. I'll design a case for this unit now, print it on a 3D printer, and then assemble everything. The box is ready. I'll drill the holes later, once I've tried the unit on and figured out where it's most convenient to do so. As you can see, the power supply fits perfectly in the box. The toggle switch is also the right size. I'll mount the power supply behind the monitor in this position. I also made a cover for the box, securing it with 2 screws. Now I need to make a hole for the cable. I already have one. I also need to make a hole for the backlight cable. The first row of LEDs will glow red, and the second will alternate between red and blue. It should look pretty interesting. Let's test it out. As you can see, the light is quite interesting. It will glow red at the top and a different color at the bottom. All that's left is to place everything behind the monitor. The backlight is ready. I glued it in place. The power supply with the switch is located here. I also secured the wires with tape to prevent them from dangling and pulling the backlight down. My strip had already been used and had lost its adhesive, so I also secured the strip with tape. I attached the edges of the strip and the power supply with very strong double-sided tape. When the backlight is on, the strip heats up, and if you have weak adhesive, it will simply peel off. I've looped the power cord behind the stand. It could certainly be secured, but I only have white cable ties. They're not visible, of course, so I'll do it without them. I tucked the cord behind the stand to prevent it from pulling the power supply down. Otherwise it might get stuck. The plug and cord will then be plugged into the wall outlet. Let me install the monitor and see how it looks. This is what the monitor looks like with the backlight turned on. There are two lights on the bottom, blue and red, and only red on top. The lighting is quite interesting. I'll move the monitor closer to the wall and see. It looks absolutely stunning at night. So, guys, this is what it looks like when the monitor is placed against the wall. It looks cool, but unfortunately, the camera doesn't capture the effect you see. At night, it looks absolutely stunning. I hope the video was helpful. Give it a like, and see you in the next videos. Bye!